Hey guys, welcome back to the shop, and today I'm going to be building a slightly late or very early Christmas gift for my professor, Dr. Robinson. So I had Dr. Robinson for History 296, which is world history from 1945 to present, and it's pretty much the best class I've ever taken. I didn't do very well in it, but I learned a lot. So I figured for a Christmas gift, what's better for a history teacher than a clock? My miter saw is currently messed up and up in the garage, so I'm just going to use a little handsaw to cut down some maple. Now that I have some maple boards cut, it's time to glue them up. So in shop class, Mr. Franz always told us that when we do surface joining, we need as many clamps as we can get. And if I had some long reach clamps, I could probably fit a few more on here, but since I don't, I'd say this is probably good. So I'm going to go take this inside so that it can dry up instead of freeze. Now that I have it unclamped, I can run it through the table saw to square it up. And I know this isn't the safest thing to do, but one of the layers is sticking out significantly farther than the other ones, and that seems like the safest way to square up the two longer sides. And now I'm going to square up the two ends using a miter gauge. In hindsight, I probably should have marked where I was going to cut the lines, but I think eyeballing it worked out pretty okay. And now I need to cut some angles so that this will be more or less tilted to the side. I don't have any more pencils. So now, over to the scroll saw. I have this little piece of bloodwood, and on the other side is the Miami M. So I'm going to cut this out and hope that I don't get sued for copyright infringement. And I'm almost done. So here it is compared to the M on my jacket, and I'd say it's pretty good. Now I need to do a little bit of sanding to get rid of the pencil lines and some of the burn marks. Alright, so now I have to glue the M on just about like that. Alright, well there we go. The glue is not dry, actually, but there was quite a bit of squeeze out, a lot more than I was expecting for this, and basically I don't think it really needs any kind of clamping. It's holding on there pretty well. Now I'm going to take this inside, wait for it to dry, and then drill the hole for the clock. Alright, so here's the clock face, and I've gone ahead and drilled quite a few test holes try to figure out exactly what the right size is. So, it's about 1 3/8 inches. It's a little bit finicky because the back has a rubber seal. And since this is at about a 45-degree angle and it doesn't have to be that deep, I'm just going to drill it with this. But first I'm going to securely clamp it down so that I can focus primarily on the angle that the drill is going in. Alright, that's enough room. And now I'm going to take just a regular drill bit and drill straight down so that there's a place for the air pressure to go, because it is a fairly tight rubber seal. And now a test fit to make sure that the clock face fits correctly. Alright, there we go. Alright, so the clock is almost finished, but on the bottom I'm going to take some of these little felt circles and put them there. I guess I didn't really start that out very clearly grammatically. And now I need to put the clock in the little hole. Alright guys, well here's the clock, and with that, I guess the only thing left to say is Merry Christmas, Dr. Robinson, and thank you for being a great professor.